this talk will also be about young children, and both for parents and for caregivers, for teachers. The whole main theme is how much freedom should we give children? What is child-centeredness? We hear a lot about that we should speak to the child, we should watch the child, we should let the child do what they want to do. As both for parents and for teachers, it is a difficult decision to make, that should we plan activities, should we plan what we do for children, or should we wait for children and answer, especially for teachers. It becomes how will we get the children engaged? How much should we allow individual freedom? It's a, having watched children for many years and have studied about children, one thing is very important, that children are looking for direction. Children, even babies, if you look at their expression, the face is always moving, the eyes are big, and they are looking up, down, and picking up the cues. How does a child know that the thing on top is a fan? Because when we are feeling hot, we say, put on the fan. So the child is watching, and the child starts looking up, and somewhere the child makes the connection. So the child is not all the time with an adult, but we do need to be with the child all the time also. Now the two things are contradictory, that the child likes to explore and the child has to be monitored. How much monitoring should be there and how much of guidance should be there? Again, say the mantra for this can be watchful freedom and watchful regulation. Supposing the children are outdoors and playing, what is watchful freedom? I am letting the child play. You allow the child to go to the swing, you allow the child to play in the sand, but be around. So that is, you're watching, you're in the play. If you notice, the child will also look over his shoulders. If you as a parent go to the market, the child is walking, and supposing the child goes ahead, the child turns over, looks over the shoulder and sees, is my mother coming, is my dad coming? That is just security. So the child knows, the child likes to be watched, but the child also likes to feel things, that I am doing things on my own. That is the slow building up of initiative. That's the slow building up of independence, self-reliance. Your role is to be there. Supposing the child is walking and the child sees something very attractive, that's where you have to regulate. You have to be again in the vicinity. So safety, security, the child doesn't go astray. The child is on the swing, the child is climbing, the child reaches the edge. You just have to be around in the proximity to be able to regulate and avoid the child from falling and getting hurt. So watchful freedom, watchful regulation. These are again to do with safety, security, but sometimes the child may be playing in the water and something, the child puts a little pebble and the pebble goes down. That's the time you've given the child freedom to experiment, the freedom to do things. So there has been, see the advantage of watchful freedom. Here you can regulate and move the child from one cognitive level to another and teach him the word float, sinking, that this stone sank in the water. So watchful regulation, watchful freedom is both good for the child, good for you as an adult to see what all your child does, what all your child is capable of doing, what all the child needs to know, how the child kind of guides you and steers you to tell him and give him more information. Thank you.